So Fire TV sticks, Fire Sticks, the Vega OS. They've been threatening for about a year now. It's finally here. It did get rolled out a little while back on some Echo devices, but not on a TV device. And all that time, I've been saying it will not be rolling out on current Fire Stick and Fire TV devices. Seems to still be true. That's why you lot follow me. But they have rolled out a brand new Fire TV Select. Here, there, down there. Fire TV Select with the Vega OS on it. And everybody's going crazy. All going mad, wasting money, wasting this, wasting that. Yes, I was hating on it yesterday. But the issue is not with the operating system. The issue is with the device. Okay, so the Fire TV Stick Select is crap. It's going to be rubbish. It's just as bad as the Fire Stick Lite. The Fire Stick Vega OS is not the end of the world. The new operating system runs on the Linux system. We've been talking about it for a long time. If you've not heard about it, it's a different operating system away from Android. And a lot of people are panicking, thinking, oh, no Android, no streaming apps. It's still a TV device. Some of the most popular streaming devices out there, like Roku, for instance, run without using the base Android operating system. So this is running off Linux, which means majority of the applications will need to be more web-based, okay? The good news is most streaming applications can be web-based or are web-based very easily. They just need to be tweaked into the new format rather than in the Android format. So your standard ones aren't going to install onto it. Your standard ones aren't going to just install it, but apps can be made. You know, there's already a YouTube and Netflix. All your standard streaming apps are appearing on this new device already. The issue comes for the third-party apps. Those third-party apps, the developers will be able to make them if they want to, if there isn't big enough need for them. But the issue there, let's not worry too much about that now. The issue isn't with that operating system, the new user interface operating system. The issue is with the device they've launched for you guys, for me, for us, the general public. They obviously think we are idiots. So they've launched this new Firestick 4K Select, which has 1 GB of RAM. And yes, I know we don't need a lot of RAM on this sort of system because it's not so much resource heavy. But we all know with 1 GB of RAM, we're going to be running into certain issues straight from the off. You don't need a lot of RAM on a streaming device. 1.5 gig, 2 gig, is enough to run a couple of things at once. 1 gig of RAM is asking for trouble. We've still got 8 GB of storage on there, whereas the Firestick 4K Maxes running at the higher 15, 16 gigabytes is perfectly a perfect amount. Perfect. They've lowered Bluetooth from 5.2 to 5.0, so they've cut that back as well. So it does support HDR10 Plus and HDR10 still, but Dolby Vision, no more. It just makes no sense. And it moves back to Wi-Fi 5. So a lot of the Wi-Fi 6 and 6E were rolling out. This device has gone back to Wi-Fi 5. So when it comes to hardware, it's gone backwards. So let's ignore everything else. The hardware on their new device, they've rolled out, it's gone backwards. So they expect you all to buy this. Then they will probably, once they got a few more apps, roll out a higher spec one. And then this one will be obsolete and forgotten about. So it's a way for them to get an extra £40 in there or $40. Then roll out another one. You think, well, I need to upgrade now because that one doesn't really work that well. It's just, do not buy it. So do not worry about the new operating system. We will have you covered. If you get a device with the new operating system, mine's on its way as soon as it gets here. We will see what our plans are. There is ways to sideload, ADB shell, debug it, all root it. There's ways. There's many ways. Don't worry. We will get them to you if needed. But currently, there's no need. All your current Fire Sticks won't be changing operating system. Not many people are going to rush out and buy that one unless they are just a standard. If you're a diehard streamer who just wants your Netflix, your Prime, simple as that, sit at home, easy, it'd be an okay device. But I bet it comes under issues with that 1 GB of RAM. So don't worry, don't panic. Stay with what you know, stay with what you've got. Brilliant. Another little rant from me. I can't help it when new devices come out. Anyone who's got one arrived already, let me know how it goes. Anyone who needs a VPN for their streaming device, let me know. There is one linked underneath. This will help you keep safe online and does help support the channel. We don't have memberships here. We don't take donations or tips. But if you want to help support the channel, things like using our affiliate links does really help. Sharing the video, hitting like, giving me a comment. Brilliant. So So I have been Doc Squiffy. This is the Doc Squiffy channel. One of my websites linked below, 2 of my channels. Check it all out, and I'll see you on the next one.